Hey everyone, Marissa here. So some of you, it seemed, liked my fan fiction. So I decided that off and on I will read some of it. I hope no one gets too offended by it. um, in my fan fictions, I love to put in my own characters, and that's what really makes me feel like I can truly get into them. So today I decided that, because I'm such a huge fan of the Avatar The Last Airbender, and I cannot wait for season 2 of Korra to start. Like, I'm literally vibrating every time I think about it. Today I decided that I would read chapter 1 of my Avatar fanfiction. You're gonna notice as you listen to this that I've incorporated a lot of my own stuff, which you'll find throughout a lot of my fan fictions I like to do just to shake it up and, make it more interesting. So this is called Avatar The Last Promise, and basically it's like a Zuko OC fanfiction. There will be many ties in the future with Team Avatar, obviously, because I'm sort of following the storyline, but at the same time, I'm doing my own thing entirely. so, um, so chapter 1 in The Last Promise is called The Earth Kingdom, and as I said, I will be following the storyline a little bit, but I'm also changing things up just to create more drama and angst and excitement and everything. So, don't hate me. Please don't hate me. Some characters that probably shouldn't appear are definitely going to. So yeah, I just hope you enjoy it. So here we go, chapter 1, Avatar The Last Promise, The Earth Kingdom. Where are we? My voice was raspy as I looked up into my captor's eyes. My red hair fell forward, curling around my ribs. My arms were twisted behind me into a hold as I was pushed forward. My dark crystal purple eyes took everything into consideration as I looked around. The Earth Kingdom. When we enter the walls, I can let you free. I'm sorry about this, but it's the only way we could have gotten past the Fire Nation soldiers. Zuko's grip tightened as another soldier came toward us. I lowered my head, looking away from the once proud prince of the Fire Nation. Right now, Zuko and Iroh were both dressed as Earth Kingdom peasants. My clothes looked even worse since I was a servant to their family. I felt Zuko pull me to a stop, his grip shaking a slight bit. What business do you have within these walls? A gruff voice clearly wasn't impressed by what was before him. I glanced up, seeing him stare at me with longing. A girl with red hair? Who has that? It didn't help that, as Zuko said it, I had a body most girls could kill for. Quite honestly, it came in good use when I needed to flirt my way out of situations. Zuko disapproved, clearly unhappy that I had to use such dastardly ways. Iroh's pleasant voice filled my ears. We are simply traveling to visit our relatives. We have brought them a gift of a servant girl. Surely you must know what that's like. You big, strong Fire Nation soldiers must need a servant to take care of them. I'm sure that each of you has 10 servants, at least. Iroh laughed, clapping the man's shoulder. The large man frowned. I do not have a servant. I think I must acquire one. You are right, my dear sir. Every Fire Nation soldier should have a servant. Reaching out, he grabbed my chin, lifting my face to stare into my mesmerizing eyes. Would you want to part with this one? No! Zuko's answer was quick and short, but it was clear he had no patience with such a man. nor did he have patience for anyone that wanted to buy me. His grip was hurting me to the point of pain, but I simply stayed quiet. However, the curse words were stringing through my head. The soldier laughed. "I didn't mean to offend you. She must be quite a servant if you feel that passionate about keeping her. I'm sure she does some special stuff for you." The man winked. I felt Zuko's body tense, clearly seeking a point to attack. I gripped his wrist with my fingers, digging my nails in. He glared at me, but visibly relaxed. "Anyways, go on through. Have a great visit." The giant earth doors slowly creaked open, and we walked through. Immediately, Zuko's hands fell from my wrists. I rubbed them tenderly, wishing I could ease their pain right now. Sadly, there were too many people around for that happiness. Instead, I proceeded to pull my hair back and put it in a ponytail to make seeing easier. My eyes and hair were a rare trait. Currently, no one in the 4 nations had red hair. Only a few had my luminescent purple eyes. "Kisuru." Iroh smiled, tapping my shoulder. "I think we should get you some new clothes. You look dreadful with those rags. A princess such as you should not be wearing such terrible garb." He made a tisking noise at me, clearly disapproving of my servant wear. I laughed with him, making a flourishing bow. "This is quite the attire for someone of my stature, I do believe, my good sir. It's loose and comfortable. Clearly this is my preferred wear." Truly, I didn't care. As long as I could bend, I had no problems. Stop making such jokes," Zuko huffed at me, his eyes holding a fiery anger. "Uncle, you and I both know such jokes will cause trouble. Especially when they aren't even the right ones. She's not a princess. She's a goddess. A divinity." A divinity. The way he said it almost made it sound like I had the plague. Yes, I was a divinity. While the Avatar was the one who was reincarnated by the other Avatars, I was the keeper of the Avatar's soul. Without me, no reincarnation would come to be. I was, in terms, all of the Avatars together. Unlike the Avatar, however, we were only born once every 500 years, which made us rare. Due to Avatar Aang's disappearance, I was born. In a way, we were kind of like the Avatar state. Except, the only difference was, we didn't snap into the state. We were living it 24/7. Shush, Zuko. I placed a hand on the scar on his face. "Relax. I am not bothered by such trivial things as my title. I am me. I am Kisuru. I do not need anything more than to be with you." A smile lit up my face as I stared at him. Zuko's eyes softened, and he nuzzled my hand tenderly. Despite his attitude, he was a softie, especially if you knew what made him happy. Iroh grabbed my arm, pulling me away from Zuko. "I found some clothes over here." He didn't stop dragging me until we were in the store. The storekeeper lit up, happily taking in my gorgeous red hair and piercing eyes. "I'm sure we can find something that will complement you perfectly." Running around like a chicken, he gathered a bunch of clothes, all but shoving me and them into a dressing room. Outfit after outfit after outfit came and went. It seemed to take hours until I paired with one of the last outfits. A beautiful green short-sleeved shirt with no sleeves covered my torso. It had a beautiful golden detailing of cherry blossoms. My pants were light and breezy, perfect for bending. My shoes were simple. No heel, no constriction. Zuko stood in awe, staring at me as if unsure what to say. Instead, Iroh and the shopkeeper said it for him. "You're beautiful! Amazingly beautiful!" The shopkeeper purred, clearly happy with what I was wearing. "You look beautiful, my dear. Nothing would look finer on you than this outfit. absolutely breathtaking. What do you think, Zuko?" Iroh turned to his nephew, a smile plastered all over his face. Zuko gaped for a full minute before looking away. "It's okay, I guess." A stab went through my chest, but I smiled anyways. "Thank you." After everything we went through, he still acted so strange to me? Sure, Zuko and I had been enemies. He had kidnapped me and tried to gain information from me. But being so close together for so long made things change. And since the Fire Nation was now after Zuko and Iroh, what was the use of trying to kill me? It had been a long process, but my bending abilities always came through when facing the Fire Nation prince. Now Zuzu had a soft spot for me. He was jealous, and it got to him fast. He was quick-tempered, energetic, and fiery. But he was still the guy that saved me when he could have let me die. How couldn't I adore him? So there you go. That was the first chapter in Avatar: The Last Promise. The next couple of chapters have a lot of drama and angst and, I don't know, all around fun. So if you want to check them out, just go to fanfiction.net and search up my username, The Marissa Knight, and you'll find a bunch of them actually. I think I have probably 5 or 6 stories. It's quite the ongoing process, and with everything that's been going on lately, I haven't been able to finish them. But again, you guys, if you have anything you want me to read, or yeah, anything really, by all means, leave a comment telling me so. You know, like this if you like this, that'd be awesome. And I don't know, maybe at some point I'll actually start playing video games like every other YouTuber I seem to like. But anyways, have a good night. Have a good day, have a good afternoon for wherever you are. And this is a Canadian girl signing off.
Reaching out for no man's land to take a breath and take a chance and walk 1,000.
Hey you guys. I also wanted to say really quickly, if you guys have any fan fictions or anything that you would like me to read, please don't hesitate to send me a link or a message or something. And if there's any that you would like me to write, like a Vampire Knight one or a Yu-Gi-Oh one, a Pokemon one, you know, whatever. If I know the anime, I will write it. A couple chapters of it, or even a chapter, and read it. So yeah, leave a like if you enjoy, leave a comment if you enjoy, and I'll see you again soon. See ya!